Hello, and welcome to Module 0 Understanding AI. Today, we're diving into one of the most transformative forces of our time artificial intelligence. This session, Understanding AI, a practical interaction, is designed specifically for business professionals, leaders, and managers who want to understand AI in a practical, non technical way. When people hear about the term artificial intelligence, they often picture robots from science fiction movies or mysterious black boxes only engineers can understand. Others think AI is some magical force that will either save the world or destroy it. But here is the truth AI is neither magic nor it is a thing of the future. It is here, right now, and most of us are already using it daily without realizing it. This session is designed to make AI simple, practical, and approachable. By the end, you will be able to explain what AI is, how it works, and why it is different from traditional technologies you have already used. And most importantly, you will see why business leaders, managers, and professionals like you need to understand it. What is AI? Let's start with the basics. Artificial intelligence refers to machines performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. Things like analyzing data, making decisions, and learning from experience. At its core, AI can perceive, reason, act, and learn. Think about what humans do. We perceive the world. We see, we hear, we sense. We reason about what we perceive. We act on that reasoning by making decisions. And importantly, we learn from experiences so that next time we can do better. AI systems are designed to mimic these abilities, but only in a very specific ways. So some examples. In healthcare, AI can take a look at an x-ray, compare it to millions of past scans, and suggest whether a tumor might be present. In finance, AI scans billions of credit card transactions per day, looking for unusual patterns that might indicate fraud. In HR, AI might screen resumes, learning which characteristics predict successful employees. In retail, AI predicts which product will sell faster in which regions. So, AI is not general human like intelligence. It is narrow intelligence, specialized in one task. An AI that can detect tumors cannot also drive a car. The intelligence in AI does not mean consciousness. It means the system can recognize patterns and act on them. Think of AI as an amplifier of human ability. It helps us process information faster and make better decisions, but it still needs human for judgment, ethics, and context. Everyday examples of AI. AI is not just in labs or big companies, it is in your pocket and in your home. Netflix recommending your next show based on your viewing habits. That's AI. Spotify creating a personalized playlist for your morning jog. That's AI. Google Maps suggesting a new route because of traffic. That is AI in action. Gmail spam filter keeping unwanted emails out of your mailbox. That's also AI. Siri or Alexa responding to your voice commands. That's AI as well. Nest thermostat learning your temperature preferences and adjusting automatically. That's AI. So, as you can see from all these examples, AI is already mainstream, not futuristic. You may not notice it every day because it blends seamlessly into your life, into your everyday life. AI makes experiences personalized, faster, and more efficient. Each example solves a very specific problem. It's either a recommendation or a prediction, personalization, or automation. Well, take a moment. What's one way you have used AI today without realizing it? Maybe your phone, or even your car, or even your coffee maker. So, how does AI work? At a very high level, AI works in three simple steps. First step is it needs input data. AI learns from examples, text, numbers, images, voice. For example, in fraud detection, it will be millions of past transactions that you have to feed as input. In image recognition, it may be thousands of images of cat and dog photos. In customer service, it will be thousands of past customer chats. Once the data is inputted, AI needs an algorithm or a model which finds patterns in the data. In fraud detection, fraud often happens at unusual times or location, maybe at night. Cats usually have whiskers, while dogs often don't. Angry customers' chats usually have more exclamation marks. Now, once AI has the input data and the algorithm, it makes a prediction or an outcome. AI makes a recommendation, a prediction, or create new content. For example, flag a transaction as suspicious, or label an image that it's a cat, or suggesting a chatbot response to a customer. Unlike traditional coding, you don't handwrite every rule. AI discovers patterns itself. Think of traditional coding like a recipe, a cookbook. Exact steps are written and you just follow, and whatever you expected, that's what you produce. AI is like teaching a child through examples until they recognize patterns. AI outputs are probabilistic, not guaranteed. AI says, I am 85% confident this is a cat. Types of AI. There are three main types of AI that you will come across. First one is rule-based or traditional. Runs on fixed if-then rules. For example, a payroll system that deducts 20% tax from every paycheck. Another example would be a chatbot that answers FAQs with pre-written responses. And another example would be a traffic light that changes every 90 seconds. These are preset if-else based. They're not even AI. I would just simply say they're traditional software. And the second type is machine learning. Learns patterns from past data and improves as it sees more. For example, banks predicting who will default on loans. Amazon predicting which product you will buy next. And the manufacturers predicting machine breakdown from sensor data. And the third type is generative AI. Generative AI creates new content, text, images, video, music, code. For example, ChatGPT writing an email draft, DALL-E creating an ad image, or AI generating synthetic customer service voices. So the rule-based AI are predictable, rigid. Machine learning, adaptive, gets smarter with more data. And generative AI is creative but also unpredictable. Today, most enterprise AI is machine learning, but generative AI is exploding in popularity, especially when it was publicly made available by OpenAI in November 30th, 2022. So AI versus traditional tech. This is one of the most important distinctions for leaders. Traditional tech follows fixed instructions. For example, Excel spreadsheet calculating your mortgage, a CRM logging phone calls, or an ERP system reordering stock when it drops below a set threshold. AI system, on the other hand, learns from data. Example would be an Outlook predicting the next word in your sentence, AI analyzing tone in a customer call, or AI predicting demand spikes based on weather, social media, chats, and past sales. Traditional systems are deterministic. Same input, same output. AI is probabilistic. Same input can yield different predictions. Traditional is rules programmed. AI rules learned. This makes AI both powerful with flexibility and risky because of unpredictability. AI strengths and limitations. AI is not all upside. Let's balance the equation. What are the strengths? AI can process massive data sets instantly. It finds patterns invisible to human eyes. It scales. AI does not get tired 24/7. Examples would be Amazon recommending products in real time, AI spotting fraud across billions of transactions, AI in healthcare detecting cancer early. What are the limitations? AI needs lots of clean data. It can amplify bias, and AI lacks real world context and judgment. Example ChatGPT inventing fake references, or hiring AI discriminating against women due to biased training data, self driving cars failing in unusual weather. AI is a tool, it is not neutral, it reflects its data. AI is best when paired with humans. AI brings speed, humans bring judgment. Leaders must treat AI as a co pilot, not as an autopilot. So, why do you need to understand this as business leaders and managers? Because your role is not to code AI, it is to guide its use responsibly. A CEO deciding whether to deploy an AI recruiting tool. In order to make that decision, you need to understand how that AI recruiting tool works. A marketing manager approving AI generated ads. Again, you need to be knowledgeable about what this AI generated tool is producing for the ad. A hospital director evaluating AI diagnostics tools, for example, or a government leader regulating AI in public services must understand AI. You don't need to be a data scientist, but you must be AI literate. Your job as a leader is to ask the right questions. What data was this AI trained on? What is its accuracy rate? Could it intentionally discriminate? How transparent are its decisions? Being AI literate is now more important as financial literacy for leaders. Remember, misuse of AI rarely comes from the technology itself. It comes from poor leadership choices. So let's play a game. Which one of these are AI driven? Which ones are traditional software? Online tax filing software, is it AI or traditional? Traditional. Predictive text on your phone, AI or traditional? AI. Shopping cart checkout, it is traditional or AI? Traditional. Credit card fraud detection, AI or traditional? AI. Some additional examples. Smart thermostats adjusting to your schedule, is it AI or traditional? AI. ATM dispensing cash, traditional or AI? Traditional. Spotify playlists, AI or traditional? AI. Barcode scanner, traditional or AI? Traditional. Did anything surprise you? What does this tell us? AI is already everywhere, but not always where you think. To summarize this module, AI mimics human like abilities: perceive, reason, act, learn. AI differs from traditional software. It learns rules instead of being programmed with them. Three main types: rule based, machine learning, generative. AI is powerful, but it is also flawed. It requires human oversight. Leaders' role is not to build AI, but to adopt and govern it responsibly. Think about your job. Where might AI already be touching your work? And where could it add value in the next 6 months? That's the foundation. Now that we understand what AI is, we are ready to explore the revolution it is bringing. Thank you for joining.